How are we doing? It's JJ. I've just come out just for a short little bit of time today. I'll tell you where I've actually come up to is where my old camp was. Up at my old camp mission up at Highwood. And I've just parked down the Ford and I've walked up to the cross junction. Obviously those that have followed me on my sort of journey and how the camp got destroyed, they know the way in. And about 150 metres back down the track, I actually noticed one of the logs, which was part of a big log, that we split the ends off to make a bench. So it would have gone like that. That was about 100 odd metres, 125 metres back down that trail, so I'm not too far away from where my old camp was. Someone must have been up here. I haven't been up here for a while. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, not been up here for a while. Last time I come up here, I actually come up here to get the most of the parts of the corrugated iron to make a windbreak for my Bushmoot. Now that's odd. That's really odd. Now, this is where all the timbers and that are that I left laying around. Most of them are still there, still covered. And it's one of these logs here. It's been moved. It's right the way down that way. How bizarre. Nothing else has really been touched. But I'm not stopping here. This is where I had my camp before it was destroyed. And I've only come back a couple of times, but I've got no need to sit here. I'm gonna go just a little bit further down. There's an amazing fallen down tree. All the bark's come off it. It looks like coral. I'm just going to sit there because that'll make a nice windbreak. So let's just get past my old wood pile. Yeah, some of the logs are moved. Some of the bits have definitely kind of been gone, but most of it's still there. Eventually what I'm doing is I'm squirreling away some of this. That's okay. So yeah, just out for a brief one. Hoping to see the sunset from just out in the field, which was always one of my favourite things to do when I was up here. Still plenty of signs of badgers and that around here. As I say, so many badger sets up here. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop you up on pause until I get to where I'm actually going. But yeah, come along and join me. Let's have a brew. Let's pop you on pause. Deer have been quite busy. You just see this trail running along. So there are fallow deer in here. Used to see them all the time. We're also using that run quite a lot. It comes all the way down here. Obviously, foxes, badgers, deer, they're creatures of habit. They tend to use a lot of the same trails, and I can just see this trail keeps on going. But I'm just about where I want to be. Excuse me, I have to duck underneath all the branches and that, yeah? Now, here we are. So, this old oak tree, it's an old oak. Most of the bark has gone off it. It almost looks like it's kind of fossilised, preserved. It's an amazing structure. Let's have a look. Let's just take you around. So this has been dead for quite some time. Look at these burls that are on it. Look at this, it's almost like coral. Can we see this? What an amazing structure. Runs right up the tree trunk. underneath all the way up for a good 15 odd foot before all the limbs start to break off. But yeah, it just looks like coral. Oh, it's pretty cool, hey? Right, I'm just going to get myself set up. This will give me a nice bit of a windbreak. So I'm just going to pop you up and pause. The buzzards are out. Don't know whether the video will pick it up on the sound, but they are out. Yeah, I'm just going to pop you up and pause. Hang on. Boom, one strike and we're in. I felt a bit weird passing my old camp. I've done it a couple of times since. Still enjoy the wood. It's an amazing wood, it really is. New ventures, new places to explore, but sometimes it's just good to come back to where you were. And I love trees, and this is just an amazing structure of a tree, it really is. So, walk past the camp. It's not really a camp anymore, it's just where a lot of the stuff that I had there was left, and that. Slowly moving a lot of the timbers away. Got plans for that. Slowly gets used at meets and stuff like that. It's just nice to come back up into the wood. Start to go. That'll start to go. It's a beautiful afternoon. That sun's gone down a little bit now, so it's not casting too much of a shadow. So that's good. Just a quick outing, just to get some pics. Hour and a half. Happy days. Yeah, it's starting to go now. Hot coffee in the woods and a firebox, you can't beat it. Right, let's pop you on pause. I'll take you out into the field in a minute and see the colours and the sun starting to go down. Pop you up and pause. Oh, that sun's bright. There we go, the sun's just behind me. So up the track, where it slightly goes up the hill into the woods is where I used to have my old camp. I used to just love coming out into this fallow field. Not as in fallow deer, but they leave it as fallow. It's like a pasture field, and during the summer, and that is fantastic for like wild meadow flowers, absolutely fantastic. But I used to just come and sit out here when I'd camp up here. It's just a stunning view looking out over the Vale, Aston Vale. Still glorious. Kind of miss it being up there, but we move on. just nice to kind of see it from a slightly different perspective. But yeah, look at that, fantastic. So I know some of you might be thinking, oh, he's left the fire going, but it's the firebox is contained. I've only been away from it for about a minute. What I'd like to just do a shout out is for a friend who has an amazing website, Instagram, Facebook page and a YouTube channel, Colin Brown, Pagan Preppers. Absolutely fantastic, brilliant YouTube channel. Head over to my channel list, check him out. Pagan Preppers, absolutely brilliant. He's got a brilliant channel, well worth following, and that does some merchandise as well. So yeah, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop you back down. Let's just pop you back down. And oh, that sun's popped up. There we go. Sun's in the wrong position. Oh, that's nice. So, ladies and gents, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish my brew off in a bit, let the firebox go down, and enjoy just a little wander through the back part of the wood. But I just want to thank all of my subscribers for continuing to support and follow my channel. It means a lot to me, it really does. I've got some exciting things coming up, a few other meets hopefully planned for over winter and Christmas, and yeah, come and join me on the next adventure. Don't forget, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I've got a new video coming up. Pagan Preppers, go and check them out. I'm going to enjoy this and a coffee. Catch you soon. You take care. Bye.